Hey, welcome back to the Astrology of Things. I'm your host and professional astrologer, Sheena, and in today's episode, I wanted to talk about the astrology of motivation and how we can use Mars in a horoscope to understand how we're motivated, how someone else motivates us, or we can find the motivation of events, relationships, and much more. So stay tuned to learn a little bit more. Today is May 15th, 2022, and the time is 7:31 p.m. All right, so let's get into it. So why should we look to Mars to understand how someone's motivated? Well, we need to understand what Mars represents in a horoscope and in astrology. So Mars is the planet and significator of action, aggression, initiation. It's our drive. Mars is what keeps us going. If you think of the Energizer bunny, it just keeps going and going and going. And Mars is the planet that keeps us moving, keeps us fighting, keeps us competing through the ups and downs of something, right? So it keeps us having this fire in us, this flame that keeps burning and keeps us going, getting us from point A to point B, or helping us in the progression of, reaching our ultimate goals. So looking at Mars as the signification of motivation and how you're motivated, it doesn't have to just be limited to the natal chart. It can also be used in a variety of different charts, right? We can use it in the natal chart to understand how you motivate people, or how people motivate you. We can use it in synastry charts, where you're overlaying the natal chart, the natal charts of two people in a relationship, so you can see how this particular person motivates you and what area in your life that they motivate you in. And you can see it vice versa. How do you motivate this person, and what area of your life, of their life, do you motivate them in? You can also use it in a composite chart when you find the midpoints between two particular people. And actually, it doesn't even have to be with just two people. Maybe it's a group of people. Maybe it's a group of four, and you create a composite chart for that particular group. You can see how that group motivates the outsides, or how the people within that group stay motivated, as a unit. We can even look at an event chart or horoscope to understand how the attendees of that particular event have been motivated, and essentially any type of horoscope. We can look to Mars for this, and you can even set up or research your favorite motivational speaker, or essentially a role model who has inspired you and motivated you in life, and you can look at the synastry between yourself and that particular person. This would be, essentially a synastry chart, but you can even look into your own personal life to kind of see real life examples from your perspective. All right, so how do we go about interpreting Mars connection to motivation, and how do we interpret that in a birth chart? a natal chart or any type of horoscope that you may be looking at? Well, first we need to look at, of course, where is Mars placed in the chart? What house is Mars posited in? What zodiac sign is Mars posited in? And what aspects and relationships is Mars making to the other planets in the chart? Putting all of that together would give you all of the details for that particular horoscope. So in general, let's go through Mars through all of the elements to get a general understanding how Mars would point to how you're motivated or how someone motivates you. I'm going to specifically talk from a natal horoscope perspective for the sake of ease and communication, but you should be able to apply how we're using it in the natal chart to any type of horoscope. So let's take a look at Mars through the different elements first. I will go through Mars through each zodiac sign, but at a high level, let's think of Mars in the elements. Now, if you have Mars in an air sign, this is more so intellectual motivation. So either you are motivated by or you motivate others through communication, through ideas, thoughts, writing, speaking, communication. You may motivate others through your involvement and connection with the community and building a network within a group or organization. Mars is in a fire sign. People with this placement, they would be motivated by creativity, ideas about the future, ideas that gets an individual connected with their spiritual side. Fire is very spiritual, so you may be motivated through spiritual ideas. Now, Mars and Earth signs are more so materialistically motivated, so they may be motivated by physical expressions of wealth. Someone may be motivated when they drive by someone's house and it looks so luxurious. This motivates you, right? You may be motivated by how someone dresses, or may be motivated by someone's physique. So this is how a Mars and an Earth sign would be motivated. So if you have Mars in a water sign, you'd more so be emotionally motivated. So when people are able to create a really intimate and personal relationship with you, or you could be motivating others through how you show your caring side and how you empathize with others and how you help out others in hardships, or you may motivate others through your understanding of intuition and helping others get in touch with their personal intuition. So that's how you may emotionally motivate others. All right, so let's go through all of the zodiac signs to see how you might motivate others. So look at where Mars is in your chart and really think about how you've motivated others, or how others have told you that you've motivated them, and see if you can see that correlation and connection with that. All right, so Mars in Aries. People may be motivated by your ability and courage to be a pioneer and showing people how to pave a new path, and encouraging people to venture into into new territories, right? They may be motivated by your passion to do this. They can see how passionate you are about a particular area or subject or skill, and they are motivated by this. Mars in Taurus. So you may motivate others through the senses. So you may motivate others through how you speak, how you sound, what type of sensory experiences that you're able to provide for someone. So this could even involve someone who's able to smell really nice, for example. Let's say you wear this amazing perfume, and every time you walk into a room, people are like, who is that? And I want to smell as good as you. Something, I guess that seems simple, but that is an example of how Mars and Taurus may motivate someone. You may also inspire people to improve their visual appeal. So thinking of in terms of like how someone is dressed or how someone decorates their house or their living room. You can motivate people in this way. If you have Mars in Gemini, you may be motivating others through your curiosities in the world around you. They may be inspired by your words. Maybe you are a wordsmith, or maybe you're a motivational speaker. People are motivated by the messages that you communicate and express to others. Maybe you have Mars in Cancer, or you may motivate others through your ability to take care of others and nurture others. This may be, let's say you are a babysitter, and people can naturally, or people can see your natural inclination to care and nurture these children in a really genuine way. This can motivate. This is how you may motivate others. But also, Cancer is not just about nurturing and care. You can motivate others through your ability to show people value and how to get something in exchange for what you've presented in Leo. You may motivate others through how you shine in the world. People are motivated by you just being you, by you expressing and sharing your talents and putting them on display for others to see. People are motivated by that, and it inspires them to connect with themselves and their personal expressions and creativity. Mars in Virgo, you may motivate others to learn the mechanics of a particular skill. Let's say you're very good at welding, so you motivate others to learn this particular skill and use this skill to create and bring physical things into this reality. Mars in Libra, so you may motivate others through your ability to bring balance and harmony into different situations and circumstances. Maybe you're able to help others resolve conflicts within a personal relationship or within a group. You're able to motivate others into collaborating and creating harmony within a larger group or community. Mars and Scorpio, so you may motivate others through your courage and confidence in sexual expression and sexual creativity. Sex is definitely a taboo subject, so you may inspire and motivate others to be more confident within their own sexual preferences and sexual expression. Mars in Sagittarius. So you may motivate others through your adventurous side and through your spiritual and religious beliefs. You may be able to share your life experiences and adventures and long distance travel experiences and motivate others to do the same, or motivate others through simply the lessons learned through those experiences. Mars in Capricorn. So you may motivate others to be more structured and organized. You may motivate people through your ability to continue to show up and be relentless and responsible, taking care of your responsibilities day in and day out. And they may be motivated by your hard work and ethic. Mars in Aquarius. So people may be motivated by your dedication to humanity or to community and organization based initiatives or activities. Mars in Pisces. So you motivate others through your artistic nature. So maybe you're a painter, a poet, a photographer, a cinematographer. People are motivated from your artistic expressions. They may be motivated by your ability to create a imaginary world, or they may be inspired by your ability to help them visualize something, help them visualize an idea or a concept, and that's how you may motivate others. So let's look at a couple examples in horoscope. So I have an event horoscope of the moon landing, and I have a natal horoscope of Martin Luther King. Alright, so in this particular event chart of the moon landing, if we look to the first house, we see Mars. So this particular event was very motivating because we do have Mars in the first house, and it's in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. And so this particular mission motivated the public to dream about the future possibilities in space and aeronautics. And so it sparked the pursuit of the STEM fields and got people interested in pursuing higher education and obtaining knowledge about the math, astrology, astronomy, engineering, and the sciences. So next chart I have is the natal chart for Dr. Martin Luther King. And if we look to his second house, we can see that he had Mars in Gemini. And he is well known and iconic for his I Have a Dream speech. And this particular speech was publicly broadcasted over the nation. And it's known as one of the greatest speeches of all time. So this is a great example of how we can see Mars in an air sign in Gemini using communication, language, speech, writing to move people. He was able to move tons and tons of people across America, right, through this particular speech. And so this was ingrained in his natal chart. And so, of course, he's just not limited to this particular I Have a Dream speech. It's been in his energy. It's been a major factor in his career. Him being able to use how he communicates to move people. And so I thought this was a great example to share and see how we can look at Mars's connection to motivation.